Good afternoon from New York. Hello everyone, so good to see you again. My name is Benny. I'm the branding head of Fusion Technology. Here we are at the Greater New York Dental Meeting 2024, marking the 100th anniversary of the big event. We're at booth 825. We sincerely welcome you to visit us and explore the magic of the one-stop digital dentistry solution with us. Last 2 days, we're diving into the magic of the one-stop digital dentistry solution and how AI can empower dental practices and implant planning. Today, we're going to take a look at our game-changing intraoral scanners, the S6500, and our new released AI-powered dental software, DentalFlex. Before that, I'd like to introduce you to our field application manager, Spiros. He is very experienced in the intraoral scanner industry, and he will give you an elaborate introduction and demonstration of our hardware and software. Let's welcome Spiros.
Good morning everyone, I'm Spiros, nice to meet you. I'm the field application manager for Fusion. Today I'm going to show you from A to Z all our solution about the intraoral scanning. We will talk about our model S6500 and also I will show you our complete ecosystem called DentalFlex, which connects all our products in one ecosystem. Keep in mind that our company has already 14 years experience in all the dental imaging solutions. So we provide you a comprehensive and really complete solution for your practice. So let's see, and we will see one by one all the steps that you need in order for you not only to have a proper scan using our solution, but also how you can take the maximum from them using our apps and also our AI solutions. So here we are. First of all, we will focus on our scanner. The first thing that you should know is that our scanner comes in two versions. The one is a standalone version, which allows you to combine it with a gaming laptop or a gaming PC. And the other solution that our company is offering is our cart. The cart, as you see, is one complete solution. It's consisting from a remote battery on the bottom of the machine, a mini PC here, and a touchscreen on the upper side. So once you buy the cart, you have a complete solution in your office, which is truly 100% plug and play. So the only thing you need to do is just plug it on the power, you just order your scanner, you place it on the holder, and then you're ready to go and scan your cases. So let's begin to see the software and what you can do with it. First of all, you have the dashboard, which allows you to see all the information about the system, including the cloud storage, including the machines that you're using, the cases that you're performing every day, plus the profile of your patients that you have received, and of course the distribution of your orders and the labs that you're working together, the clinicians, and total number of cases that you have performed all this time using our scanner. Next is the case box, which shows you analytically. On the left side we have all the patients that they are registered in our system, and on the right side, once we click a patient, we see all the cases that refer to this patient. Keep in mind that as I said in the beginning, we have a complete ecosystem, so here you won't see only the cases happened with our intraoral scanner, but you will see the cases which can happen also with our PSP scanners, with our X-ray sensors, our CBCT, and of course our facial scanner, which is one of our upcoming products. So let's begin. The next step is that here you can see that we have the order list, which shows you all the cases that you have sent from the clinic account to the lab account without having to export locally the cases. So with just one click, you send your data directly to your partner dental lab. Here we have our app store, which, as you will see, we have our apps recently released from our company. So we have the Model Builder app, which allows you to convert all your intraoral scan data in printable files in order to send it to your 3D printer of your preference, or you can even send them to your production center or your dental lab that you're working with. We have the Ortho Simulator, which allows you to perform a before and after ortho treatment simulation by moving the teeth of the patient digitally, have all the analysis necessary, and then you're able to export with one screenshot all this data and then perform it locally from your side. And of course we have the oral health, which is actually an oral analysis tool which is analyzing the intraoral scan and gives you potential diagnosis for each tooth individually that might need a specific treatment. So the clinician has an AI assistant in his everyday practice regarding the treatment of all the teeth individually, one by one. And of course, we have direct integration with exocad Dental CAD and exocad chairside CAD for all those clinicians that they would like to design by themselves all their cases within their clinic and then send the files outsourced to any dental clinic and a dental lab, that they are cooperating with, or even in case they have an in-house dental lab, they are able to produce it inside their clinic. So let's proceed now and see how we can create a case and how we perform the scanning. So it's really easy. We can just create a new patient by clicking the new patient button, and here we can register all the patient informations. Once we do that, then we can set a new case. Here you can see that we have the possibility to select any of our products, and so we can use one ecosystem, which is DentalFlex, for all of our products. And of course, another important advantage is that we can upload any other file from any other system in our ecosystem, so you can use any of our tools and of course to bundle it with rest cases that you have performed. Here we proceed now. I will click iOS. Here is the here's the form in order for you to create an orthodontic case, and of course on the right side we have the prosthodontic form. We have both numbering systems, FDI and US, as you can see. And here, by selecting the upper and lower, we are able to select any type of restoration that we would like to do. We click next and then scan. So now here we are ready to perform our scanning really fast, easy and efficiently. On the left side we have the trimming tools. On the upper side we have the scanning steps, and of course you are able to add scanning steps in case it is necessary. And on the right side we have the 3D guide, which allows you to see how you can scan properly, step by step, all the necessary steps, which is upper jaw, lower jaw and the occlusion, indication of the scanner, scanning time and numbers, frames per second that captured. And here on the left bottom side we have extra tools for the scanning that I will show you one by one once I finish the scanning. So let's begin. I will start scanning now the lower jaw. As you can see, the scanning is super fast and really smooth with almost zero effort. So as you can see, I managed to scan a lower jaw within 24 seconds, which is extremely fast time for any user that he would like to proceed in a fast scanning in the mouth. And now that I would like to go to the next step, I can show you here that we have a new tool which is called Island Delete, which by pressing it deletes all unnecessary data that we captured by mistake here and some areas here. So I click it. As you can see, the system deletes unnecessary data. So I'm gonna press now and hold the start stop button and use the scanner as a remote control to go to the next scanning step. I'm gonna now scan the upper jaw really fast and easily. As you can see, our scanner responds extremely fast to any change and to any new position of the model. Again, there is no spot inside the mouth that we cannot scan. As you can see, the light penetrates deep inside. and we managed to complete our scan within 31 seconds. Again, a very fast scanning time. And I'd like to show you another new function that we have. The function I'm going to show you is called G-Motion. Inside the scanner we have a gyroscope which allows you by double-click a start-stop button to reveal these 4 options in the screen, and then by rotating the scanner you are able to move to the next option, and then you're able to select one of the other options that you have in the screen. So once I go here on rotate model and press again, I'm able by rotating the body of the scanner to rotate freely in all directions my 3D model. As you can see, this allows you to not use the mouse or the keyboard in order for you to check your files by just using the scanner itself. So I click once to stop the model, and then I will click one more to exit the function. Okay, so other tools that you can see, how we have the texture on, texture off, in case you would like to see details on the surface of the scan data. We have the center, which allows you to bring the file in the center of the screen. The data reliability, which can show you anytime in case you have any unreliable areas in your scan data and you need to scan more. In this case we don't have, because I scan more or less properly. I'll delete another unnecessary data. We have the HD camera, which allows you to take intraoral data using the scanner as a camera. And then by pressing the button here, I'm able to see all the files and the pictures that I captured inside the mouth. And another important tool that any dentist would like to have and use is the AI scan filter, which actually doesn't allow, when you activate it, to capture unnecessary tissue. I'm going to show you that. So let's pretend that my finger represents the cheek. So once I have clicked the AI scan filter and try to scan on purpose my hand, you will see that this doesn't work, because I have activated the AI scan filter. Even if I capture something, the system won't allow to stitch it. So it's a very useful AI tool that we provide to the average user in order for him to be able to scan effortlessly and without any problem. Okay. And so once you finish the scan data, the last thing that remains to do is to scan the occlusion. So for the occlusion, what we need to do is that we need to bring the upper and the lower jaw in occlusion, and we scan one time from each side and one time from the other side, starting from the molar area, and we finish in the canine area. So let's do it. So it's done. 9 seconds from one side. And another 9 seconds, 8 seconds specifically for the other side. Okay, so we are ready to go here. We click next. And now the system will generate the model. As you saw, the whole process took 0 time almost. It's really easy, really fast, and works in a very, very efficient way. So our system, it's really, really suitable not only for entry users but even for experienced users. They would like to have a reliable, easy, and very fast scanner in their everyday practice. So here we have the model viewer that we can see again with texture on and texture off. We have the center, which allows us to bring the file in the center of the screen. We have the 2D section, which allows to perform measurement. And if you check on the upper left side of the screen, we are able to perform measurements here, up to 3, between the one jaw and the other. We have also the angle measurement tool that you can perform measurement of angles inside the mouth anytime. We have also the 2 points As you can see, I can perform multiple 2-point measurements. And of course, we have the occlusion analysis, which allows us to check between the two jaws all the contacts, but also all the space that exists inside the mouth with color map. I press complete here, and then we are able now to come back in the system DentalFlex. So now the system will upload the files here. And once the upload is completed, you're able to send it to your dental lab partner. In case you don't want to wait, you can export anytime you want the files locally on your PC, and you can send it in a later time by using email or WeTransfer or Transfer Excel to the dental lab of your area. So, apart from that, as I said, our company has some apps that will help you to generate more diagnostic data that will be useful for you. So let's see one by one. So, as I said, this is the model builder that helps you generate 3D printable files for your 3D printer from your intraoral scan, ortho simulator, and oral health. Okay, so here, as you can see, is the screen of the tool model builder. We have uploaded our intraoral scan, and now we will proceed step by step so you can see the whole process, how easy and how efficient is it. So here, the first thing that we need to do is that we need to indicate to the software all the necessary area that we would like to have on our model. So by using the brush, I'm able to brush all the area that I need to have in my 3D printable model. Of course, in case you want to have less, you can paint less area in your model. Otherwise, you can paint all the area around that you need. As you can see, it's very easy and fast to do it. And even your assistant can do this process. It's extremely easy. So I finished with the upper jaw. I'm going to do the same for the lower jaw. So here what we do with the brush is that we indicate to the system the exact amount of data that we would like to include in the 3D printable file, so that the system to start analyzing it again in order to proceed with the final form. So, as I said before, in case you need less data for some reason and you have already what you need, you can even include less area. It's not necessary to cover all the area that you have here. So, once we're done, we click Next, Confirm. Now here we have to set three important things, sorry. The one that you need to set here is the base height, so how high you would like to be the model. So from the upper left side you can see by changing that height value, we can see that this model is changing. Also, we can set here the wall thickness, which is actually this thickness here. Usually this wall thickness, depending on the resin that you're going to use, should be around 3 millimeters. Okay, so as you can see, if I'm changing the value here, the wall thickness is changing, and then I have to decide if I want my models to be hollow or solid. For your information, when you have a solid model, it will take more time to be 3D printed, but also it will consume more resin. So the model production cost will be higher. If you would like the model production cost to be lower, certainly you will set it hollow. And of course it will take less time because we have less structures to produce. So I will click hollow in this case. I click Confirm. And now the system will allow us to put a tag on the model, which is actually a text, of our preference. And then once we do that and we go to the final step, our models is almost ready to go. So here on the upper side we can change the text. So I will type, let's say, dental clinic. Okay, and here, as you can see, I click accept. It will apply the name on my model. And after that, I will be able to generate my final model. As you can see, the system makes the whole process extremely easy, fast, and straightforward. So any person without or with experience, he is able to use the system in a very efficient, simple, and clear way. So even your assistants can do that for you. So you don't need to spend time to do this process. So once it's done, I click Result Preview, and now the file is done. So when the procedure is done, I have here on the upper left side the download button, which allows me to export the data, and I will receive them in a zip file, so you're able to send them directly to the dental lab of your choice. And then he will be able to produce the model for you, or you can even use the models in-house and print them by yourself using the 3D printer inside your dental clinic. So here we're going to talk about our ortho simulator tool, so you can see in how fast time and how easy you can show to your patient the before and after of the orthodontic treatment. So let's begin. Here we have uploaded our scan file directly from the mouth, and we will click the button Auto Align, and here in this screen we select the type of the arc that we have in the patient's mouth, the extraction protocol that we're going to use, and of course in case we have artificial tooth inside the mouth. Click OK. So the system is analyzing in really fast time, and from here you can proceed and perform the following. So you have here the grid, you can see the overlay, so you can see the before and after, how the tooth moved from one direction to the other. We have the option to see the number of the teeth on the models. You can see also the stripping that you need to do. So in case you would like to see how much space you need to create within the teeth, you can see the value here on these triangles. You have also the occlusion that you can see here with some color indication. We have also the movement amount that I will show you now. Yes, here we are. So here you can see all the movements starting from maxilla and also with each tooth individually, as you can see, and then on the mandible again, for each tooth individually, you can see all the movements that we have performed one by one. Keep in mind again that these happened using the AI of our system. So we didn't do anything at all, we just set the type of the arc, the extraction protocol, and that's it. The system did everything automatically by itself. So you can see all the numbers here, you can extract these numbers and you can use them outside of our system. And of course, last but not least, we have the bolt-on analysis here, and we have also the movement simulation that it's really useful to show to our patients. So you click play and the system now shows you the actual transformation from the mouth during the whole treatment. And here you can see the number of the steps from in the upper line is the upper jaw, and the lower line is the lower jaw. So here we have 22 steps for the upper jaw and 35 steps for the lower jaw. And so here it was the system that you will use every day by just using our scanner without having any special knowledge. by using the AI, set very small and very simple parameters, and the system will do everything by itself. So our scanner gives you new potentials by using AI for free. I mentioned that for free. All these tools that you will receive from us will be for free, including with the software of the scanner, and you will be able to extend your practice capabilities and potentials using our system.
Thank you, Spiro, so much for the elaborate and professional introduction of our game-changing S6500 intraoral scanners and the AI-powered DentalFlex software. However, after the 3 days introduction, I'm sure you know more about what we are doing and how powerful AI can be for the dental industry. Please make sure you follow us and stay tuned with us. More surprises await you on our social media accounts. We'll see you next time. Bye.